The rain finally stopped about 9:30 a.m. after pouring buckets all night long up here at the Woodstock Music and Art Fair. For most of the hundreds of thousands of people camping out, it was a miserable, soggy, soaking mess. If you have ever slept in a sleeping bag that's as wet as a washcloth, you know what I mean. Although the skies seem to be clearing, the scene is still sad. Tired, wet people wallowing in the red mud. Mike Lang, the head producer of this biggest rock festival ever, pleads with those thinking of coming up here that they don't try it. No people will be admitted. All entrances have been closed.
Come on, come on. I'm not going out now.
You're not?
No.
How are you going to get there?
I'll go later.
You mean to get out of the way to get there?
I'll get away.
Okay. Good luck.
Good. There's an 8-car convoy or envoy or whatever it is.
Have any trouble getting up on the stage with
One truck filled the whole town. Now that's amazing. Been abandoned and et cetera, et cetera. So we can't get through that way for the time being. So what they're going to do is they're going to try and raise the gig and get helicopters. They come over here to this field and pick us up and hop us over to the gig, and we'll leave the cars essentially here. Now, you want to tell your story then?
It's full. We've got more room right here. Inside the truck, inside. Open it in. We got room here for more.
Good morning. So the campers have gone to their locally, and there's the left side of the audience, the stage right here, that wants to be fed, has got to like slowly move it through the forest to the hog farm where we've got about 17 lines going to serve with. And if you start some lines going through the forest, you'll wind up going into a line that'll take you right to where all the food is being served.
And the first free city of the world in the Aquarian Age. Now there've been a lot of things going on with all these elements conspiring, like the sticky mud wiggling between our toes and the drippy rain rolling down our neck. But it's all part of the high, because it glues us all together. Because we're all in this same puddle. And we can work it out. We can make it groovy. And how we got to do that is by getting together and picking up all the junk that's around and kind of getting it out of the way. And we need, like, volunteers for lots of stuff. And everybody can help out if you want. Let me give you some idea of what I'm talking about.
Everybody, throughout the day, we're going to be calling for volunteers. And if anybody wants to volunteer for anything, right over by the information booth, there's
Big flip out. I had a hole in my hat. And everybody's all right today. Everybody's fine. And the people that were bum tripped and came down helped the other ones that were bum tripped. Which is really the spirit of what this whole thing is about. Now they're selling it as THC and there's small blue tabs. I hear that's not too good. But it ain't poison. You won't die from it. You just have to sit down for a couple hours and it'll glide away into the ether. Okay, here's a couple of announcements. Okay, just before that, as we're talking about getting high, like, it's really, you know, an incredible situation that's happened here, but we're in it, and we're doing it, and each one of you is doing it too, and there's no separation between anybody here if they're going to have a good time and this thing's going to happen. So rather than distribute and sell and pass out and put acid or anything like that down your throat, it might be a much hipper idea to wait till next weekend, go off in the woods somewhere where you can really dig what was happening this weekend, and then take it, you know? And this weekend, if you want to get high, just sit and do some breathing like we were doing yesterday. And we're going to do work that proves to the nation and the world that some people can do it. And if it doesn't work, then they can't do it. But let's make it work. So that, hey, because it's just right inside of each one of us to make it work or not. And some people maybe are a little more into that, and they've run things with crowds before. You guys come on out, you ladies come on out and help out a little bit. And we'll keep the whole thing flowing, even though it's like impossible to do that. It's not impossible when they do it. Here comes some garbage bags now, and there's going to be a lot coming in for the next hour or so. You can just pass them around and then take it up to the back, up behind the yellow tents, the concession area, and we'll start some big burning piles. In a little while and see if we can get everybody. Now very slowly start coming back up. Lower the lock and pull yourself back up. And then keep breathing as fast as you can.
It's a beautiful bronze.
Back.
That's right.
He wants to stuff like a one red suit. Okay, on TV. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. You have a better chance of getting on if you don't look at the camera. What night would it be on? Monday night. Monday night, folks. Get out of here quick. What time?
Yeah, give me 5. Give a change of 5. I don't know.
Okay. Sweetheart, right over here. Make up a chair in the bridge for the camera.
Let me have the ice.
You told me to do a 10, right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, okay. Oh, who gets a 5 there? Oh, Stuart, get this one.
Joe's being paranoid with the camera on.
Oh, Taylor's right. Ted Murphy? Yeah,
Debbie, we're what's in that
Okay.
Tell him, I feel rush. I gotta get back to the hotel, which is a madhouse. But anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
That Garcia, here comes Garcia, just cutting off that helicopter. Go up there, see land, and catch the next.
It's really amazing. You know, it looks like some kind of biblical, epical, unbelievable scene. They're all, you know, like you see these cars, they're like strewn on the sides of the roads from the helicopter. In all different angles, you know, they look like jack straws and stuff like that. And there's this continual flow of people just right in the street, you know, going along, and you know, it's just...
It was all frozen, so that's as I could get.
Marijuana, Exhibit A.
This sight isn't hard to believe. We're over White Lake in the midst of this music festival encampment. We're up over the trees now. We're coming in over the top of the main stage of this music festival. And for easily a half a mile, all we can see on this hilltop are people. 50, 100, possibly 200,000 people sitting there. The music going on day and night. And despite the rain, despite the mud, despite the water, and despite the hardship, these people apparently are going to stick it out.
You're as naked as a jaybird. You in a drag?
No, not me, thanks.
Okay.
How does it feel walking around in your birthday suit?
Have you got high yet?
Not yet, no.
Man, you really should.
Nobody seems to be bothered by the type of outfit you're not wearing. It doesn't seem to bother you either, does it?
No.
Are you high now?
Yeah.
And that doesn't bother you either?
No. I think it's beautiful.
Did you ever expect to have this many people in the town of Bethel?
Not right offhand, I didn't.
Listen, I saw one guy around here without any clothes on. Is that okay?
No, I haven't seen him yet. If I catch him, I'll let you know about it.
The traffic is terrible. It is backed up 4 deep. It has been 4 deep from White Lake right back through on the Quickway past Monticello. Backed up from White Lake through Swan Lake and Liberty onto the Quickway. And there's no place to park. Everything is full.
I'm looking for a ride to Michigan, but a ride to Ohio or anywhere in the Midwest would be groovy.
There will be no performance of the Red Shoes this evening. As a matter of fact, we brought these Red Shoes with us all the way from Oregon. Yeah, and they've moved from bus to bus. They're so pretty that nobody wants to throw them away, but they don't fit anybody. Okay, there's a girl, huh? Wow. Absolutely beautiful shoes.
Somebody may have noticed, or all of you may have noticed, our familiar colored helicopter over there. The United States Army has lent us some medical teams and giving us a hand. They're with us, man. They are not against us. They are with us. They're here to give us all a hand and help us. And for that, they deserve it. There are 45 doctors or more, I know of at least 45, who are here without pay because they dig what this is into. By the way, there's a gentleman by the name of Abby Hoffman who's helped us a great deal here. He'll probably be mad that I say that. But he's worked very hard to help a lot of people in a lot of ways. Okay, we'll continue to get the screen up for the light show tonight, and I don't think anybody knows. I think we're going to have it working with no problem. Okay. Insulin and all the other drugs are available in the medical centers. If you need something, for God's sake, don't sit there. You can always come back. We're going to be here. Okay.
Let's get high.
I guess the reason we're here is music. So let's have some music. Ladies and gentlemen, Quill.
Several summers past the sun and ask the winter why. Darkened light can go and come. A poet leaves his song undone, and no one knows or wonders why. Automation is the life, and John can't catch his breath. Heart and brain lost to the knife, the flesh is thrown into the night. He shuffles, he sings on strings, is living death. In time all tears will dry when sunlight floods the sky. History will wonder why they live the life I know one wonders why. time. In time all tears will dry when sunlight floods the sky. History will wonder why they live the life and no one wonders why. They live the life. They live the life. They paid the price to live their lives. Pull wings from flies. Pull wings from flies. They gouge their eyes. They gouge their eyes. They pay the price to live their lives. Pull wings from flies, gouge their eyes. They live the, they live the, they live the, they live the.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was called They Live the Life. That was called Feedback. I'd like to do a song now for you about modes of eating with your hands and feet, because we're sick of forks and knives and I don't know. We're gonna try to start getting everybody high now with a number called That's How I Eat.
The logical way of puking hygienic rules in my hand. I won't care. No, I won't. No, no, no. And if it's burning, I slow it on down if it's bland. But you can't make me bypass the logical way of puking hygienic rules in my hand. I won't care. Wow! Just can't use. They'll start taming you down with their dirty old book of rules. It may be uncouth, perhaps, but that's how I eat. That's how I eat. That's how I eat. That's how I eat my baby. That's how I eat. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how I eat. And maybe I'm cool perhaps, but that's how I eat. That's how I eat. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Number one, I apologize to all of you for doing this, but Hugh has something he's got to talk to us about. So let Hugh talk.
Listen, we are all different parts of the same revolution. But if somebody's got an attitude and they're looking for some kind of violence, if this is love and peace, let's all jump up and kiss them and lick them. And then I think everybody will feel real good. Because this is love, peace, and music. And I got one announcement that's important. Mark, Sandy, or Hetty, please bring Patty's asthma medicine to the information booth. She is having an attack. Okay, so kiss those guys if they start punching somebody.
Girl, you start my mind, lights flashing. No, it's not like something passing. No, not like some past day. I give you a garden flower to touch in a lonely hour. No, I can't wait too long. Lines out of rhyme I won't sing to you about the times I've been waiting for you. And when I dream it is only two. Shorten the hours I've been waiting for you. 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 In days when my mind is burning, in days when my body's churning, no, I can't wait too long. A night is fading, strawberries and cream lie waiting, where we will lie alone. Lines out of rhyme I won't sing to you about the times I've been waiting for you. And when I dream it is only two. Shorten the hour
gentlemen, Quill. Thank you. Very shortly, we'll continue with Country Joe McDonald.
The security men up here at the Woodstock Music and Art Fair have remained helpful, patient, and generally good-humored. Their soft smile technique may be one reason why tempers and nerves have remained so completely under control in spite of the bad weather and overcrowded conditions. I have not seen one fight, not even any shoving. There are 4 different categories of inside policemen, and each one can be identified by the color of his T-shirt or matching weatherproof nylon zipper jacket with a festival symbol on the back. Highest in this caste system are the 8 black shirts who take and give out orders directly from the top. The blue shirts are internal security, mainly around performance areas. The red shirts are real off-duty policemen. They seem to be here mostly as kindly observers, quietly looking in on the scene. And the green shirts are filled by Fillmore East ushers and staff. They're here mainly sort of to regulate security and acting as general all-around direction givers. Inside the fairgrounds, we've heard a lot of rumors about trouble with police or sheriff departments making drug arrests on the highways surrounding the festival. But inside, the absence of official police uniforms, guns, and belligerent billy clubs has seemed to make a beautiful, peaceful difference.
I'm not going to give her my name. My mother'd have a fit.
What were you on?
Speed.
You happy now?
Am I happy now? I feel a lot better. I'm a lot surer of my position.
What happens when you're on that trip?
I don't know. Lots of things.
How much has the narcotics role played in this?
There was a rash of what they call freakouts yesterday from what considered a bad acid, but after warnings, this problem has been eliminated today. At least we've had very few freakouts today.
When did you get here?
Drove?
When did you get here?
Not today, the other day.
Where are you from?
Detroit.
Does this stuff sort of turn you on, this type of festival?
It's just a different experience, really interesting. Do you like it?
Well, it's not bad so far.
How long have you been here?
About 4 hours.
4 hours. You're pretty clean. You staying in a motel?
I don't know where else stay tonight.
Where are you from?
WNEW.
What's that?
That's a radio station in New York City.
WNE what?
W.
W News.
This is Harry Borwick at the command post of the Woodstock Festival. I've just arrived here by helicopter, which brought both supplies, that is medical supplies, and food, as well as personnel from the Community General Hospital to this festival site. As we crossed over Route 17B, it was obvious that all traffic had been stopped, though both sides of the road, as yesterday, continued to be lined with hundreds, perhaps thousands of cars as far as the eye could see. The sight beneath us as we flew over the festival grounds was that of a naturally shaped amphitheater on which were huddled many thousands of people, and surrounding this amphitheater were fields dotted with multicolored tents, suggesting to me at least nothing so much as a medieval jousting with legions of troubadours. This report may prove to be a little disjointed, since we are compelled by circumstances here to follow the logic of convenience rather than the logic of a rational story. And we hope you will bear with us as we try to give you various vignettes of what is going on at the festival ground. We're now in the playground area of the hog farm, which consists of a group of people who, I understand, came here several weeks ago in order to help those at the festival who might need assistance, having themselves gone through experiences which are frequent among young people. Now, here at the hog farm, we saw a rather interesting thing. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but it's a chicken coop set upon stilts. And the young people here are climbing up on the stilts. There is a little platform there, and observing the chickens, right, and the chicks. And we happen to ask one of the chaps here who's enjoying. I see. Before we have this conversation here, I want to stress we've just been corrected that this chicken coop was not built by the hog farm, although it is on the hog farm grounds, but was built, and it is not on the hog farm grounds. Well,
we were hired by the festival to build the playground area of the hog farm.
I see. Well, somebody misdirected us, but in any case, this is very interesting, and
it's adjacent to the hog
and it's adjacent to the hog farm, which is close enough. And you seem to be enjoying playing with these and holding these chicks. Where are you from, sir?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, down in New York. You ever hear of it?
Well, yes, by God, I
have.
And when did you arrive here?
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
And have you been having a good time?
Oh, it's great. It's really, good time up here. Everybody's just together.
I see. And how about the festival itself, the music? Has that been the greatest?
Best part, yeah.
I see.
The music down there.
That's really the core of the scene, is it?
Well, that and all the people being together,
I see.
That people together is really the scene, and the music's like a side part.
I see. Well, now, your interest in these chicks, and I notice the tenderness with which you are handling them, is that because you're not exposed to this country atmosphere in Brooklyn? Is that it?
Well, we don't have it in Brooklyn, but we go up to the country around there. We got Staten Island right near Brooklyn. That's as country as you can get.
Oh, it's not as country as this. In normal times, of course. We've become quite a cosmopolis over the last few days. I see. You know, I'm curious as to your interest in these chicks again. I don't know whether you remember the character Lenny in a novel that was popular some 30 or 40 years ago, and he liked to play with little mice, and because the touch sensation was a point of very great interest to him. And what is your? Why do you enjoy it?
Well, I like animals. They're really cool. There's something they don't bother nobody.
Just do their own thing.
Yeah, you just leave them alone. They have a good time.
I see.
You just got to take care of them too. You got to feed them. Right here, if nobody took care of them, they'd all just die. So they're really dependent on the people.
And is it dependence which generates your interest in?
Yeah, I guess maybe partly.
Is that so?
It's just that they're they're alive too. You got to take care of everything that's alive.
Right. Tell me this. We heard outside the grounds that there were substantial shortages of food and water here. What is your experience been?
I'm starving to death.
Well, you certainly don't look it, I must say.
No, I haven't had a real meal since I've been up here.
You haven't?
No. We've been taking bites. There's food around. You just got to get little bits.
You sort of realize what you thought you needed at one time. It's just something that you wanted.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, we don't need.
You don't need, right. You can take a long time, on what we got.
I see. So that you're certainly not starving, is that it?
No, and thirsty, you can just water around.
We're not leaving.
Everybody's sharing, We're not leaving yet.
I see. It's merely a matter of not having
sharing,
available the kind of foods that you're accustomed to at your gourmet pads. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's you can stay alive on it. Nobody's leaving yet because of the food.
Sure.
There's nobody from here.
Sure.
Anybody leaving just because of food.
Right.
I don't want to live there for another year.
Well,
I could take another week of it.
You could take another week of it? Is that all of you kids?
Yeah.
What is it you like? Is it just the people?
And everything. The music, the people, the country.
Do you think that this thing should be repeated every year?
No, I think that this thing should just be repeated
on
every year.
Well, Sullivan County would run out of food very quickly trying to...
We could have something set up, a bus line bringing us up.
I'm sure the United States of America is fit as young, man. What the heck?
Sure, they're responsible for us. That's right.
We're responsible for them.
Stuff.
Yes, we've had helicopters
Everybody's helping out.
bringing those injured or ill to Monticello and bringing food and medical supplies here. As a matter of fact, I came up with one of them just earlier today.
May I ask you a question, Mike?
Yes.
You have I just happened to notice you had a tape recorder and the whole thing, and exactly, like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm a reporter for the local radio station, and we thought it would be very nice because one has heard so many reports of crisis and frustration and the like to come here and try to restore the picture and put it into proper perspective. And I think you fellows have helped to do that, right?
I think what a lot of people forgot. I think what a lot of people forgot, like a lot of people expected things when they got here, and I don't think anyone expected what happened. You know, the fact that we had, I don't know how many people, is it about 500,000 or something like
well,
that?
Well, I've heard various reports, somewhere between 250 and 350,000.
Yeah, we had a lot of people here, and nobody expected that we wouldn't have as much food and water that we wanted.
And you know,
we've got it now. It's coming to a point where we like it.
I see.
And there's 400,000 people here.
Yeah.
Like there's food around to be had.
And you think most of the problems have been overcome now?
You never see a fight or anything like that, you know.
No, as a matter of fact, the closest thing to an altercation, which it really wasn't, was something I saw a few moments ago at headquarters, where the security forces were assembled with a foreman, and one of them started to argue, claiming pay for having worked from midnight to noon today, and the foreman, in somewhat belligerent tones, took issue with him. It was interesting to me that those people in the security forces who were engaged in an argument were all wearing red shirts, and on the front of each was marked, within a circle, peace, peace.
Well, we've all sort of been talking about something like this for a long time, and now that it's actually going on, it took us a little bit while to get used to the whole thing. We forgot that, like, this is a city, and like in cities, people die, people get sick, and people started to worry when they saw and heard that people were dying and people were getting sick. And I think now we've just sort of realized that although people are in trouble, they're not so much in trouble here as they are maybe walking the streets of New York City, where there's people running around and, like, think that they need your money. And I think that they need to do this and they need to do that. I'm kind of anxious, actually, to get out. I'm living just outside of Philadelphia. It's just like to talk to some people and say, are you sure that you need all these things? It's not that you just want them. It just seems to be a great revelation for me.
We're now at the Hog Farm on the festival grounds. The Hog Farm people are a group who I believe are from New Mexico and who have come here to help those who might be in need of food and other assistance. And, sir, what is your name?
Eloy Hernandez.
Eloy Hernandez. And are you in charge of this operation, Mr. Hernandez?
No.
You're not?
No, I'm just part of this operation.
I see. Well, now, who are the people in Hog Farm, Senor Hernandez?
Who are they?
Yes, who are they? Who do they represent? Are they part of a larger organization?
I don't think it's really an organization. I think it's all people who are getting together that they're trying to help other people. And the purpose we were here is because we were more qualified for camping and first aid and what have you. And I don't think there's anybody in charge of it or anything like that.
I see.
And
what did you all? How many of you came here?
We are here about 100 or 150.
I see. And you are running the free kitchens here. The kitchen.
Yes, we have the
kitchen. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
I see. How many people have you fed so far? Have you any idea?
I know they've used up about 300,000 plates.
300,000 plates.
That was a few days ago, so I know we fed quite a few.
I see. Now, would you say that anybody has gone hungry here in the last few days?
I doubt it very much. You don't.
Is that so? So that there is enough food.
There is enough food.
I see.
But water supply yesterday was cut off, and it's the water that's coming in from the lake is being
chlorinated.
It's terrible water. We could use some good water out here.
But it's very hard to get water except from the farms, and they're sort of running low on their supply too. So it's very hard to get good water here right now, which is more important. Food, there's enough food, I think.
You feel that there is enough food?
Yeah.
At the moment. And they're constantly bringing in new supply.
Right.
I see. How about yesterday? Was there a period of time when there was a serious shortage of food and water?
The water, yeah.
Yes,
I see. And imagine the food too on the other side of the forest, where all the main stage is.
I see.
But here it wasn't so bad. But we've been relaying messages through the stage for the free kitchen for people to come over, for those who can't afford it or who can't get it.
I see. Now, I understand that the hog farm people, in addition to providing food, also provide guidance and assistance to those who might have taken overdoses of drugs and the like. Is that correct?
That's true.
What do you do, Senor Hernandez?
Well, we try to cool them down in order to, try to get them off the bad trip, like talk to him and try to calm him down, cool him off, relieve him out of all the tension that he has and whatever. We try to make him rest and also let him try to do whatever he wants to do. Of course, we can't force the man or the woman, whatever it is.
Have there been many such cases?
Yes, thank you.
Not many, but there's been a few, but I think that not all of them are really serious. Some of them, probably some of the people might, may think that they had some bad trips because of the announcement that had been made on the stage.
That was the worst thing that happened.
What was that? What announcement was made on the stage?
Well, it was a thing about not taking any the blue acid tablets. And a lot of people freaked out thinking they had taken poison. I do believe that some probably there was some poison in some of them, one or a few of them. But I mean, I don't think that everybody would have gotten sick.
So do you think that a lot of people imagined that they had become sick when in fact they had not?
That's true. Some of them have.
Well, it's easy. On acid, it's very easy to, if someone tells you you've been poisoned, it's very easy to assume it.
I see. So that in the state in which some of these young people were, that announcement generated fears and anxiety, which might have exacerbated the situation. Is that right?
That's true.
I see.
But there are a lot of cases, though, that do have a bad trip. Yes.
Some people just can't handle it,
And some of them have other personal
things that they have to work out.
I see. Well, I do want to thank you very much. Is there anything else you would care to say at the moment before we leave you?
Well, I was just hoping that everything goes well here and we get back to New Mexico quick.
Do you make trips like this frequently to music festivals?
Well, we have been doing, yes, here and there, yes.